Today we are going to learn about the general topic, that is environmental studies, and it is common subject for all degree first years for BSc, BA and BCom students, and for BBA also. In this syllabus you are having two units. Unit 1 is ecosystem, biodiversity and natural resources, and unit 2, that is environmental pollution, global issues and legislation. For these two units you are having the 40 marks of the paper. This is the paper structure. For first bit you are having the two short questions, and in section B you are having two long questions. Okay, in two short questions you have to write two. First question is from first unit and second question from second unit. In section B you are having two long questions. Again internal choice bits ARB. First question is from first unit and second question from second unit. For 40 marks you have to get the compulsory 40% of the marks, which means you have to get 16 marks to pass. This is about introduction of your environmental studies syllabus and the model paper of environmental studies. Now we are going to learn at least two topics in this class. The first topic is about define environmental studies and discuss its scope and importance. Means what is environmental studies and what is the use of environmental studies, that is nothing but importance, and we have to learn about the scope. So first it is a general topic. Environmental studies means the simple concept is nothing but it is a relation between human beings with the environment. See here the definition I gave here upon see here, environmental studies. So it is denoted by ES. So ES is the science concerned with the interaction between man and environment. Means so simple topic it is, you have to explain very simple. The environmental studies nothing but it is a science concerned with the interaction between man and environment. So you can explain like it is a relation between the human beings versus the environment. So what we are going to deal between human being and environment means so many things are there. How you are behaving with the environment, and what you are getting from the environment, and what you are giving to the environment. These type of all things we are going to learn in environmental studies. So see here, it deals with ecology, geography, geology, politics, sociology, microbiology and biophysics, biochemistry, and so many are there. Which means you are taking the food from the environment. Means we are for example we are eating some fruits and some leaves. Means these leaves and fruits we are getting from the environment. Means in environment only the crops is there, fields are there, plants are there, and for non-vegetarians we are taking so many like goat, means so many people are eating chicken and fishes, but these all are we are getting from the environment only. Means whatever the things we are collecting from the environment to the human being, at the same time what you are giving to the environment. Means for example for plantation you people have to provide the sunlight, and we are providing the fertilizer, sunlight, we are providing the sunlight, fertilizer, at the same time water. Means this type of situations we are providing to the plants, then only the plants are going to the grow and they will give the develop, and they will give the fruits and different products. And at the same time some people are doing goat farming, some people are doing fish farming. Okay, these all things comes under in between the human beings versus environment. And again we are generating the electricity. Okay, we are generating the electricity from water source and different carbon material sources, different ways we are using, like solar energies. Means whatever we are doing different activities through the towards environment, at the same time environment also giving different products to the human being. These such a kind of these things. One more, that is like we are using motor vehicles, it is generating the pollution. Means it is generating the CO2 to the environment. At the same time plants are going to absorb the total CO2 from the environment, and they are giving it producing the oxygen towards the human beings and living organism. Means these such kinds of things, everything comes under the scope of environmental studies. You can explain your own words, or else here I gave some points like see here, scope of the years, the world around changing at a very fast speed. At the same time, various agricultural practices developed generations ago no longer useful because the conditions have changed. Means here the sentence from here to here, day by day generation is developing and techniques are developing very fast, but we are using older techniques now. So whatever the changes are observing in the environment, so the activities and conditions also change, so we have to develop the skills. Okay, farming methods we have to change, non-polluting material we have to produce, like these type of changes we have to focus. And see here one more, that is, see, we can see the change in water, soil, forest and crop. Means earlier days like 20 years 30 years back, so many forests are there and soil also very pure one, water also very pure one. Now it is so around 50 to 80% of the water, nature and soils and forests are destroyed because of we are doing this so many activities, like we are generating so many we are starting the so many chemical industries, they are polluting the water, they are polluting the soil. At the same time we are cutting the plants from the forest for different activities, for making the doors, benches or paper, so we are destroying the forest. Okay, in order to make a difference we need to work together, means to develop the environmental development. So see here, and the last point, the impact of human activities causing global changing. See here, the impact of human activities is causing global change with destroying the nature and environment. Means whatever the things I explained till now, this simply it is explained in one term, that is the impact of human activities is causing global change with destroying the nature and environment. So for we need to improve our relations with nature in order to reach ecologically sustainable development. Here see the ecologically in the sense it is a living organism. It is a word of biology which has a relation between one organism to another organism and physical surroundings, that is termed as a ecology. Okay, again I am repeating here, the impact of human activities is causing global change in destroying the nature and environment, which need to improve our relation with nature in order to reach an ecologically sustainable development. The common future of people involves many important challenges. Means the scope of environmental studies, nothing but we have to protect the ecosystem and increase the interest in sustainable use of the planet. Means see, we have to protect the ecosystem. If we protect the ecosystem, then only the environment is best, and at the same time we have to show the interest or increased interest about sustainable use of planet. Means by the activity of human beings only there is a collapse observing in the environmental studies and in the environment. So the final point is about the scope of years involves relationship of humans to the nature, ecosystem, population, politics, biodiversity and issues of population, wildlife, waste treatment. Means these all things we have to focus and we have to develop in a good way. This is nothing but the scope of environmental studies. Now what is the use of, by doing these all things, what is the use and what is the importance of environmental studies? Means before going to environmental studies we have to do environmental education. Means the learning of the environment is nothing but it is called as a environmental education, and it is denoted by capital E. Simply see here, environmental education is a process of learning that creates a overall perspective about the knowledge about and awareness of the environment. Means we have to learn about the environment, how we have to behave with the environment for good manner. okay, and it is helpful to develop skills and expertise to the address the challenges development issues by providing solution. Means by doing environmental education we can estimate what type of problems coming in the environment, and at the same time how we have to solve that problems. Okay, so some of the major threats of the world are climate change, ozone layer. See, by doing the human activities, the major threats for the planet is nothing but that is not climate change, ozone layer depletion, loss of biodiversity, sewage disposal, and environmental pollution. This environmental pollution is like in the form of a water, air, and in different manner. Okay, now learning environmental education contributes recognizing the need to more for the environment and how to achieve a sustainable development as well as a global scale. Means how to develop the environmental pollution and how to develop the nature. Okay, and finally it is also reduces a sense of helplessness that may arise in the face of environmental challenges. Means what is the importance of environmental studies? Means before going to environmental studies we have to focus on environmental education. By learning the environmental education, what we have to do to develop the environment, means how to stop the pollution and how to stop the ozone layer depletion and how to stop the air pollution and how to stop the or how to destroy the wastage produced by the human beings in different ways. Okay, and one more thing, and how to develop the number of plants and how to develop the forests. So these kinds of things are present comes under importance of the environmental studies.